Thanks, Aaron. Opening statements are expected to happen this morning in the murder trial of Waynesboro Reserve Police Captain Kevin Quick. Quick was reported missing in February 2014. His body found a week later in Goochland County. Investigators say Quick was shot in the head. 6 suspected gang members are facing charges. 4 of them are charged in the murder of Quick, while the other 2 are accused of being the gang's ringleaders in the racketeering conspiracy. 87 people were brought back in Tuesday for phase 2 of jury selection, and it took nearly 7 hours to narrow down to 12 jurors and a couple alternates. This trial is expected to last 3 to 4 weeks.
New this morning.
Now to a WSLS 10 follow-up on a story we first reported yesterday morning. Danville police are offering a $10,000 reward for information leading to arrests in Monday night's double shooting. Police were called to the 200 block of Mount Vernon Avenue, where 49-year-old Dr. Randolph Neal says he was walking home when 2 men walked up and demanded money. He was shot several times before the suspects took off. Dr. Neal is recovering in the hospital.
Well, there are some, certain parts of the investigation that, we don't talk about. There are certain facts that we like to keep kind of close until the investigation moves forward. It's too early, really, to go into those types of details.
A second person was shot in the 100 block of Virginia Avenue. That person has been treated and released.
A new report out.
A messaging service called WhatsApp just reached 1 billion active users, making it the most used in the world. Now, you may not know WhatsApp because most of the users are outside the U.S. WhatsApp was purchased by Facebook in 2014. It can make phone calls, send text messages, share location information, photos, video, and other data across any smartphone platform. The app delivers 42 billion messages a day. I know a lot of people use this to communicate between countries instead of using like long distance.
Right.
They use this instead.
One I've never heard of. I have to check this one out.
This morning, Jenna.
Thanks, Aaron. We're learning more as the investigation continues into the murder of a Blacksburg teen. Tuesday, the Montgomery County Commonwealth's attorney said the preliminary autopsy shows 13-year-old Nicole Level was stabbed. Virginia Tech student David Eisenhower is accused of kidnapping and murder. The second student, Natalie Keepers, was originally charged with helping him get rid of the body, but authorities now say she was involved before Nicole died. We still don't know how the 3 met, but the Washington Post reports their connection may be through social media. They say the 7th grader was active on a forum called Teen Dating and Flirting. According to the Post, the night she disappeared, Nicole showed a friend text messages from an 18-year-old man she said she was planning to meet. As investigators search for more clues, Level's family is left heartbroken.
Nicole was a very lovable person. Nicole touched many people throughout her short life.
If convicted on all counts, both could face life in prison.
Nicole's family.
People in Blacksburg and the Virginia Tech community are sending prayers to the family of Nicole Level, while neighbors are still in shock. People who live nearby say the case stunned this normally quiet and friendly community. Many people can't believe someone from their campus could possibly be involved with this murder. With 2 students now in jail, other students are concerned about safety.
That's a shame. I mean, just still, for me, it's just shocking. I never would have guessed it.
I feel like people are definitely a little bit more cautious now that they've heard of something that, resulted in a poor 13-year-old's death.
A vigil for Nicole is planned for Monday at Virginia Tech. It starts at 7:30 on Henderson Lawn. The Today Show will have much more on this case coming up this morning at 7.
We have new details this at the home.
The case against a Franklin County woman accused of killing a 3-year-old moves forward. Hope McVeigh Purdue was indicted on second-degree murder and felony child abuse charges. A motions hearing is scheduled for April. A trial date is also expected to be set at that time. The charges against Purdue stem from the death of Kalen Mullins, who was in her care when he was found unresponsive by emergency crews.
New this morning.
This morning, American schools get a failing grade for financial literacy education, according to a new study. Studies show high school graduates who have taken a personal finance course are more likely to pay their bills on time and get higher credit scores as adults. Here in Virginia, an economics and personal finance class was phased in for 9th graders in 2011, becoming a graduation requirement. The class of 2015 was the first class that had to meet that requirement. But how to manage your money is a lesson many U.S. schools are failing to teach.
when you learn from parents if
ill-equipped to do so.
According to the Nonprofit Council for Economic Education, just 20 states require students to take an economics course before graduation. That number drops to 17 for personal finance classes.
Saving money tomorrow at 3.
People in Blacksburg and the Virginia Tech community sending prayers to the family of Nicole Level, while neighbors are still in shock. People who live nearby say the case stunned this normally quiet and friendly community. Many people can't believe someone from their campus could possibly be involved in the murder. With 2 students now in jail, other students are concerned about safety.
That's a shame. I mean,
we're following breaking news this morning out of Rocky Mount as police investigate the suspicious death of an infant.
Carilion police notified Rocky Mount Town Police of a suspicious admission to Carilion Road Oak Memorial Hospital last night.
Investigators later found a woman had recently given birth to a 3rd trimester infant. And the patient, 24-year-old Catherine Dellis, denied she had given birth, but police say they learned someone had thrown away linens and bedding at Franklin County dumpster sites.
Police then found the body in a dumpster at the Blackwater Refuse Collection Site off of Highway 220. Medical examiners will perform an autopsy later this morning. Stay with us both on air and online at WSLS.com as we continue to follow this developing story.
Heavy rain showers today.